Excuse me, guys. We're going to be playing the booster box game again. Can I get a Vornklex? And that's the name of the game, guys. We're not gonna stop cracking packs until I get a Vornklex. Or until I run out of money. One of these is gonna happen.
Or I run out of product to sell.
That's also very likely.
That's true.
Allocations are hard this time.
Actually, Tim, while I'm opening packs, could you talk to us about allocation and how, what's it like working in a game store?
So, with this set, it's much more noticeable how badly we're getting allocated. It's starting. This set feels like Pokemon has felt for the last couple of sets, where there's just not enough product to go around to meet demand. And it's hard, because I want to satisfy my customers. I want to have product for them. And it's starting to affect pricing. Not so much for Magic, but for other things as well. I have 0 draft boxes for sale at release.
Really?
They sent me 7, and I'm holding on to those for events.
That is crazy.
7 draft boxes. But I can get unlimited numbers of set boosters.
You'd think that set boosters would go up faster, because these are for crack packing. Do you think it's because of the rumor, and it has been confirmed that there is God boxes?
Part of the issue is set boosters had a wide range of reception. Some stores are having huge success with them, and other stores are like, the 4 I bought for Zendikar Rising at release are still on the shelf.
Okay.
I am more in the second camp. For Zendikar Rising, we probably went through 15 boxes. Whereas for draft boosters, we went through probably 60 or 70.
I get 3.
So my customer base does not as much care for the set boosters. With what you just did on your first box, it sounds like the distribution of rares and mythics has improved. But people were having issues with pulling the same number of rares and mythics out of a set booster that they would a draft box.
This particular rare is infuriating of how all the janky decks that have come out since
There's a box upstairs.
I've seen multiple videos where you can turn 3 in Emrakul and
Oh my
Modern.
god, I think
You can turn 2 in Ugin in Standard right now.
I need to know how that deck works because I really want to play it.
It
But
runs 4 Stone Coil Serpents, 4 Tibbles Trickery, and 4 Ugins. You cast Stone Coil Serpent for 0, then respond, counter Stone Coil Serpent with Tibbles Trickery, get free Ugin, turn 2,
I must play this
and
one.
48 lands. So it's 4/4/4 and 48 basics.
It's gonna be banned. It's gonna be banned, but part of me wants to play it just so I can grind out an arena. Hey, we got another coma.
It is easy to disrupt though. If there's any disruption of any form, it's just going to lose.
Our first mythic is coma. But yeah, so far, this set, I have been pretty excited about this set because I've been waiting for Kaldheim. That's pretty dang. I've been waiting for Kaldheim forever.
I'm sorry.
Oh, can we talk about the broken card that is Pyre of Heroes?
Did you find one? Okay.
I think it's a great card.
Did I finish my thought that I was doing?
No,
on
no, you didn't.
allocations?
You got okay.
Where was I at? Oh yes. So yes, set boosters for my store sell less than draft boosters.
Hmm.
And I don't think the God boxes have much to do with that, because that wasn't announced until people started opening them. There was no official statement.
That's true.
So it feels like either because half of the stores just don't sell set boosters because they're not desired by the players, that the quantity is higher, or the print run for set boosters was higher than draft boxes. And there's no way we're going to be able to figure that out.
Oh, I max out on house now?
But draft boosters are not available at release, and that is an issue.
Oh, okay.
And that's it. I think that's all.
See, I think when it comes to like Wizards and availability, like, do you think COVID had something to do with it, or?
I think there's definitely still production issues.
Everywhere's got manufacturing issues. Though.
Everybody's got manufacturing issues. There's also shipping issues. Like the whole distribution network is under this massive strain right now, mostly because production is down. Shipping takes longer to hit capacity. Because little known fact, the boats don't leave the dock until they're full. And with production down, it takes longer for them to get full. So things come out in smaller waves because they've got or longer shipping times.
Jumpstart.
Yeah, Jumpstart was a major issue.
Still is.
You know, I think a lot of, like, Wizards has this plan where they're like, every 3 months we need a new set. And I think that plan is just not feasible in this current production and distribution market.
I could see that.
The other issue we're having is demand for regular consumer products like groceries and clothing has increased for shipping. So things that people normally would go out to the grocery store or the mall or other, retailers. The malls still exist. Oh, okay. Oh. So you're laughing at that? Okay.
I was laughing at the War of the Spark Tybalt.
He was laughing at the world of Spark. He was not laughing at people like losing their livelihoods, guys.
Oh God, no!
That's not funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
that part's not funny. But
So people would normally be going out to get these necessities and electronics and clothing, things like that. But now they're ordering from home more, and that's putting an extra strain on the distribution networks. The FedEx, the Amex, what's the other one?
UPS.
Yeah.
There's 3.
DHL, is that the third one?
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah. So they're overloaded to the point where even after Christmas, they're like, we can't pick up all of the product packages that we normally would. We've got to stop doing pickup at some of these stores just because we're overloaded. You hear the horror stories of some of these distributors having just packages sitting out in their parking lots that they just haven't gotten to. Literally hundreds of thousands of packages in a parking lot that have been there for weeks, and they just haven't had time to pick them up, put them in trucks, and send them off. Well, if I opened this for draft, I'd be in.
You'd be set.
Yeah. So yeah, the distribution network is overloaded because of the increased demand for deliver to home. So that's also affecting our distribution. We haven't seen product delays. Everything's been showing up on time, but that's because most of our distributors are like, you want us to send it out a couple of days early to make sure it gets there. So the distributors have been working really well with us, and I'm thrilled with all of them. I rolled my eyes a little bit because, other issues with the distributors, but their ability to handle the current situation has been fairly exceptional.
So you guys, only on Midwest EDH are you going to get the real inside of your game store. Not your game store, but like my game store.
It's
So,
kind of specific.
hey, Extinction.
Ooh.
Was that a good card?
I don't think Pandemic is
Destroy all
that bad.
creatures of any. Destroy all creatures of any creature type of your choice.
Ah,
Hey, that's pretty cool.
that's real bad for anybody playing Tribal. Hey, let's go up here.
Yep.
Hey.
I also have to do a video where I do the is it worth it? Hey, we got a Valky in showcase.
Mm-hmm. Flip that over.
Boom.
Yeah.
So these go over here, not.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta do a video where is it worth it for the showcase cards? I mean, the commander decks for Kaldheim because I plan on doing it every commander thing. Because unless I am what? Oh, you got me excited for a second. You got me excited for a second, and then I was wrong.
How does that feel, Kyle?
It feels like my normal life, just full of disappointment. Hey, we got a foil Maxwood Nexus. Not a bad card at all.
Mm, I'm on the fence on that one.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's going to be overhyped and just not good in practice.
I see the potential, and we keep getting
Oh.
this one signed.
Yeah, that's two of those you've got signed.
And we got Blessing of Frost. We got that. And we got Cataclysmic Gear Hulk.
Combustible?
Combustible, whatever. It's like,
Cataclysmic was the white one.
oh, whatever. That was the one I use.
Yeah, well,
They're both really.
yeah, like out of the Gearhook cycle, there's what, one bad one? And that's
The green one.
Oh, then the other four are very
But, like,
playable?
The Virtuous Gear Hulk was also part of a decking standard that was tier 1.
Yeah.
Outside of its standard,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not as powerful, but it's still a sideboard card in a couple of Hardened Scales decks in Modern and Pioneer.
Which one?
The Virtuous Gear Hulk.
That's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
one. But outside of that, like, the rest of the Gearhooks can easily see play wherever they want to be.
Now, I also saw on the list that you can get Cavern of Souls in here.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not for Christmas.
Hey, we got Goldspan Dragon. I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh no, that's not the box. I found something to
I got
trade
4
for.
lightning bolts. Like, all 4 of those.
Why would I sleeve that up? It's just a warrant box.
Now, I think one of my.
You're right. Elish Norn is the hottest of the Cenobites.
There's like 3 different versions of this one. Like, who
I know.
cares?
What you guys can't see on the camera is Tim's opening his own collector box at the moment and just hit a foil showcase for Inclex. So, of course, the rest of us are all just kind of like, gosh darn it.
That's not the word you wanted to say.
No, that's not the word that we use on this channel.
PG-13, fellas. Ooh. Extended Tibalt trickery? Oh,
Get
man.
rid of it before it gets banned. Where is my Halvard? Just give me my showcase Halvard.
I don't think trickery needs to get banned. It's really,
It's fair.
it's really fragile.
Yeah. Any counters, any disruption of any sort will just end it.
Like a Dwanith Magistrate on turn 2 just kind of wrecks it and makes him cry. Because most of the decks that are trying to use it are the one-shot glass cannons.
Yeah. Like they either work or they don't.
Yeah. So I think with the vulnerability there, a well-timed, whatever the 2-drop counterspell in standard is, could answer it.
A lot of these tokens have been in the tag stack. I've noticed that.
I haven't looked much into the meta because nobody can do competitive in person right now, so nobody's playing Constructed 60 right now.
Arena begs to argue with you.
Okay,
But we as an LTS are not a fan of that in the first place.
I definitely don't have time to pay attention to Arena.
What, you guys don't want to play you guys don't want to play a game where you just you play Scoot Swarm and then people either kill it or they scoop? Because that happens to me almost every game.
Has it started being called Scoop Swarm yet?
It should be.
Like that needs to be a thing.
Okay, so this box is done. My butt's starting to hurt.
You said something about looking for this?
Yeah.
I got a regular one, and I've been after the foil ones.
Okay, so let's see how many mythics we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8.
Oh yeah, 8.
8.
We got 8 mythics and a buttload of rares. So, you know, so far so not so bad. You know, not so bad.
Let me just interject right now and say that I am a huge fan of these lands.
That entire cycle.
Oh, like this entire cycle.
Yeah, they're
Wizards
fantastic.
print more of these. I don't care if they come into play tapped. I just want to fetch things.
So, yes, they work fantastic because sometimes you want to find a shock land and put it into play tapped.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic alternative, so you add them in with your shocks. Don't try and replace your shocks. These work with it.
Yeah, no, like this would be like, okay, a turn 1, you got a fetch land in your hand, but you don't have anything else to do besides like drop the fetch,
Alright.
like crack the fetch. So
I'm curious what the last mini game is because we didn't see it that box at all.
And on top of that, like, most of the time, you hold that fetch land as a reserve in case you want to respond to something.
yeah,
If you've got nothing to respond to, like, okay, before my turn, at your end step, I find this tapped one, and then I'm ready to go,
oh yeah.
and then I still have a shot for when I need it later.